I don't know how I got 200 followers on this account. I never thought that I was going to make it to 200 followers on this account. Um, I am in awe all the time about that. I'm Tiffany. Hi. This is my Meet the Men video. Um, so I have like a million questions. So I'm gonna get right to it. We're starting with the Anons because they're my favorites. Because when you're on Anon, you can ask me anything. I get some crazy. So here we go. Are you outgoing or shy? I'm outgoing. I'm not a shy person. Um, I don't really have a shy bone in my body. It's not something I do. It's just not me. Number two, if you were drunk, who would be the person to take care of you? That's my bestie, Allie. Um, we take care of each other when we're drunk because we've been doing it for so long that I just can't imagine anybody else. Although most of the time we're drunk together, so I'm not sure if that's safe. Um, does talking about sex make you uncomfortable? No, not at all. In fact, if you have questions, you can come to my ask box, and I will be more than happy to answer them. Um, I would like to think that I am a knowledgeable person, knowledge, knowledgeable person when it comes to stuff like that. My other news in the Supernatural fandom cast. I play Future Cast. If you guys know the Supernatural fandom, then you know that I play a very sexual muse. Um, let's see here. Do you like when people play with your hair? Yes, yes, oh god, yes. Um, I melt into some sort of a puddle that you have to sweep up with a broom. Um, so yes, hair playing, all the hair playing. Um, what's a good thing that happened this summer? I went to the lake, which I love the lake. I like water a lot. So anytime I get to go to the lake, I'm excited. Oh, and we got a pool for the front yard too, which was kind of cool. Um, let's see here. Favorite part of your daily routine? Coming home and getting on Tumblr and talking to you guys. I mean, what's better than that? Unless sleeping counts as part of a routine, in which case I'm going to have to go with sleeping. Me and sleep have an intimate relationship. Okay, one thing you wish you could change about yourself. Um, you know, screw the rules. I'm happy with who I am. I'm me. I don't want to change anything. I wouldn't be me if I changed something. So, um, I'm going to say that I'm completely comfortable with exactly where I am right now. Let's see here. Do you sleep with stuffed animals? I do. Hang on, let me see if I can find them. I was kind of in a hurry this morning, and there he is. Lucy. See? He's my devil teddy bear named Lucy because Lucifer. His nickname is Nick because I named him after the guy from Supernatural, Satan. Yeah. Anywho, let's see here. Stuffed animals. Where we're at here is something irritating right now. No, not at all. Not even a little. I'm really chill. I don't get angry. Um, it takes a lot to get me angry, but then it's usually pretty bad. Uh, what is your zodiac sign? I'm a Sagittarius. Um, to a T. I get bored easily. I'm very, very forgetful. I like to travel. Um, I don't have a really bad temper, but once you get me to that point, it's devastating. Um, really, I'm always looking for the bigger, better deal. I'm a Sagittarius and I'm a hot mess. Let's see here. What's your favorite quote? Oh, this is so easy. Um, Gather ye rosebuds while ye may, which I got from the Newsroom, which is an awesome television show that nobody watches but like me and like four other people on HBO. But it's a really good show, and that's my favorite quote. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. I'm someday going to get that tattooed on me. Uh, let's see. I'm so sorry I keep squinting, but I need glasses really bad. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes. Um, I've never personally seen a ghost. I've never personally seen an alien, but I don't believe that there isn't the possibility to be anything. So yes. Ghosts, absolutely. Favorite book? No. I will give you my top five favorite books in no particular order, except that I'm going to say the Dragonlance series, and that's like 30 books, but I don't care. So Dragonlance would be in the top five, and I like the Beauty series by Anne Roclair, which is Anne Rice. Um, Don't Stop the Carnival by Herman Wolf. This is really hard. Um, Threshold, and I feel like I'm forgetting something that's just gonna hit me. Oh, It by Stephen King is like the best book ever. Definitely it. Okay. Reason you joined Tumblr. Um, I was reading fan fiction, and everybody's URLs were on their fanfiction pages, and I was like, Tumblr, what is Tumblr? I was on Facebook at the time, and I thought that was like the bee's knees. And then I went and I was like, Tumblr, so I went and I looked it up, and I was like, oh my god, I found my home. So that's how I ended up on Tumblr. Okay, if you could have any ship on a blanket to curl up in, who would it be? Oh, right now, and I'm going to get very, very particular about this ship because dark shipping, yes, and um, down with that, but I'm like super picky about it. So um, it's it's my Bakura, which is the the Thief King Bakura, and Attempt right now. I gladly roll around in that all day long. Because it's so angsty and occasionally it's sweet and they're so hilarious and the snark is off the Richter, and I just cannot say enough about that ship. I didn't even mean to sail it. I made this account for puzzle shipping, and then my friend Allie made Bakura, and it was a nosedive into a new ship, which I'm gladly drowning in now. Let's see here. Ask the Mun. Dream job, dream house, dream family. Um, Dream job. I just want to help people. I'm. I don't know. I really would like to advocate for um, equal rights, like in a bad way. I don't think that that's something that's going to be solved anytime soon. So I'm going to school for sociology in hopes that I can advocate at some point in time. That's my dream job. But then again, my dream would be that they wouldn't need me to advocate. So uh, okay, dream house. Oh, this is really hard for me because it's like okay, no, I got it. Okay, I want a cabin, right? But I want it on the water, but like not like on stilts on the water. I want it like in the water, surrounded by water with a dock that goes to land, not vice versa. Um, yeah, so like a water cabin. Do they make those? I want a water cabin. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Dream family. What? Um, can I just keep mine? I mean, it'd be really complicated to switch families. Um, I'm assuming you mean like in the future, and I don't have a dream family. I just am comfortable where I'm at right now with what I'm doing. So I don't want to get married, and I don't really want to have kids, which might make me a horrible person, but that's just pretty much it. Let me scroll down here. What do we got going on? Oh, too far. Okay, there we go. No wait, that's not it. Bear with me, guys. I suck. Um, for the Meet the Mud, list the top five muses you want to fuck attend for attempt to fuck and for attempt to be sucked off by. Wow, Anon. Wow. I'm not embarrassed by these questions, but attempt just kind of rolled into the sun. So I'm going to answer them for him while his face catches on fire because I don't know if you guys know or not, but my muse, he's embarrassed easily by anything sexual. Okay, so that you want to Pharaoh and Leather. Yeah, no, that's not a lie. The Pharaoh and Leather, but he's terrified of him, so that's really hard to get them together. I don't know what it is about Yami that terrifies of him, but I'm not kidding with you. And like nobody has affected him in that way except for Yami. And he's just like, don't put me in his ass box. Don't put me in his ass box. So I'm like, you're going in his ass box. Every time there's a meme, I'm like, nope, gotta go. And they're just like, I don't know, they're back and forth all the time with memes, but they haven't actually like had like a conversation, so it's pretty awesome. Someday, Missy, someday. Okay, that's number one. Are these people that haven't already? Because he's kind of promiscuous, you know. I'm just saying. Um, um, um. Well, it's not gonna happen, but I would go with Bandit. Um, Not gonna happen. Bandit. Uh, let's see here. Thinking. Um, Zypher. Um, I'm just gonna say Bakura because maybe someday that's Ali's Bakura, the Thief King Bakura, and then I don't. Well, he's no. Um, let's see. Psycho of My Heart, Merrick. Yeah. I think that's five. Um, I'm not answering the second one because that's just sort of he's a switch, so it's both ways. But most of those he would bottom for, I think. I don't know. I have to think about it. Fuck off. Oh, Hebe is on that list somewhere. Just FYI. Egypt's Wild Rose definitely on there somewhere. Uh, let's see here. Yay! Now we're on to like actual people that I can name. So this came from my baby, my platonic boyfriend, Savage Blue Eyed Dragon, also known as Angel. Um, when was the last time I had sex? Wow, baby. Wow. uh, I am proud to say that I had sex 4 days ago. Yeah, that's right. I'm a promiscuous little fuck. What do you want me to do? 4 days ago. Four. Let's see here. Um, how much is too much when it comes to bondage? Tim's kind of just now getting into this whole sex thing in the first place. I mean, I'm not saying he's a virgin, but he wasn't really experienced in my head canon when he hit the puzzle. So when he popped out of it, he played a lot of games and didn't have a lot of sex, and now he's just learning about it. So he's really new. So if you don't go easy on him, he kind of gets freaked out. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, he does not like being blindfolded, and anybody who's attempted that gets a pretty bad reaction from it. He's not a big fan of blindness, and he's not a big fan of sound deprivation because he sat in a puzzle for 5,000 years with nobody to talk to. You'd be crazy too. Uh, yeah, there's that. Then Ali, who is the King Bakura, sent me three questions, which is, have you ever seen a grown man naked, Tiff? You like gladiator movies, Tiff? You ever been to a cockpit before, Tiff? No, no, I have not. None of those things ever. Now that we're past that, I'm gonna move on. Um, Bandit Mun. Bandit Mun. Show us your funniest reactions to each blog that sends you asks like these for your video. Well, I think I'm pretty much flailing at anybody who is giving me these questions anyway, so I hope that this helps. I can flail over you longer if you want me to because you're perfect and I love you. Does that help? Um, because so far it's been Anons, which again I love Anons, and then there's Saffron, which Saffron, and then Allie, who's a total hoe, and sent me weird questions. And then there's Bandit, which oh my god, if you're not following Bandit, you are missing out on life. So they okay. So these are from Kitty, which is my other Bakura. I collect them. So Kitty asked, what other anime do you like besides Yu-Gi-Oh? Tenchi Muyo. That was like the first anime I really got into. To this day, I just got done watching Madoka with Ali, and I am madly in love with that as well. I'm so excited for the third movie. I might pee myself a little thinking about it. Um, I am almost through Attack on Titan, and I am loving the hell out of that. Um, I was kind of into Dragon Ball Z for like a while, and then it went on forever, and I forgot about it. um, I think that's it off the top of my head. I don't watch a lot of anime, but it's not that I wouldn't watch a lot of anime. I just don't know what to watch. You guys should send me suggestions. Um, okay, so let's see. What got you into Yu-Gi-Oh in the first place? This is a great story because most people are like, yeah, I was like 8 or 12 years old, and I'm like, yeah, I was 16 and I was sick, um, like deathly ill for 2 weeks, and it used to come on like all the time when I was growing up. So I started watching it and I caught it at Capsule Monsters, and so I'm really impressed that like that's where I first started off. That was Capsule Monsters. I was really impressed that I even stuck with it being as it was Capsule Monsters. But yeah, so Capsule Monsters was my first introduction into that, and then I almost stopped watching it, but then Millennium World happened. I was like, oh my god. Um, I can tell you this. I didn't remember any. I just finished. Well, I'm not finished watching it. I kind of cheated and skipped ahead to Bakura's story because I was RPing with all these Bakuras and I couldn't remember anything about Bakura. Like I couldn't remember what Corona was about, and I felt really bad because apparently it was like a thing. So I went back and I watched it and I cried like a bitch. Uh, so I didn't remember anything about that. Like I could only remember to Battle City. I still don't know what happens in season 4, guys. Like I see you guys crying all over the dash about it. I don't remember anything about season 4. So I'm on to that next. I'm almost done with Battle City, and then I'm gonna start the sub. And I'm also reading the manga because you can't have enough Yu-Gi-Oh at all ever. And impatiently waiting for the next installment of the bridge to come out. So I'm pretty much all Yu-Gi-Oh all the time lately. Not to mention, man, next shade. Favorite color? No, I don't have a favorite color. I love all colors equally. Um, so really, I mean, I wear every color under the sun. I like color. Um, let's see, hobbies aside from role playing. There are other things to do besides role play. I'm sure I do something. Reading, I read. I write, but then that's usually travels for role play. Um, yeah, yeah, no, I don't do. I used to do lots of things. Like I can twirl a stick. I was a drum major for 4 years. I can play the flute, but I don't have one right now, so I can't really call that a hobby. I draw badly, compared to most people that draw that I know. Like Allie is amazing, and she just makes me want to cry when I draw. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Let's see here. Pets. No, I do not want a puppy. Stop trying to give me your cats. I don't have any pets. I can't. My niece is allergic to them. I had to give my dogs away, but they're with my bestie, so it's okay. So I kind of have pets, but it's kind of like visitations on the weekends only. I don't know. It's weird. It's a really weird setup. Do you speak any other languages? Um, I can kind of say that I speak Spanish because I took it for 4 years, but honest to God, I can't speak it fluently enough. I can understand it fluently. I can enunciate and read really well. Um, I'm lazy, and conjugation's like a lot of work. So I'm, I'm not really good. I definitely cannot consider myself fluent. But I can speak Spanish enough that I can tell people what I need them to do, even though it's broken and bad grammar. So bad grammar, because that wasn't bad grammar enough. Let's see here. If you could speak another language you don't know, what would it be? That's kind of a tie. I don't know Gaelic, but then I watched the Avengers, and when Natasha Romanoff started speaking in Russian, I totally fell in love with that language. So one or the other, Gaelic, Russian. They tell me Gaelic's really hard, but I've always wanted to learn it. So either or. Let's see here. Where are we at? Do you cosplay or plan on cosplaying? I plan on cosplaying in the summertime. Me and Ali are going to go to Is it Anime Expo? I feel like a douche. I don't know what con we're going to. Um, but it's somewhere in California, and Little Karibo's gonna be there, and I'm really excited. And I think I might have panicked a little now that I'm talking about it, but yeah, I'm gonna go and see Little Karibo. Let's see. Um, oh, if so is who. We're going as magical girls. Um, 'cause they're awesome. Um, and we hadn't really ironed out the works in that yet because it's like a year away, but magical. Let's see. What are you most looking forward to for the end of the year? Oh my god, you guys. Okay, so like in a week, I'm going to a Jimmy Buffett concert, which not a lot of people really know who Jimmy Buffett is. But if you don't know who Jimmy Buffett is, you should like listen to it because he has songs like Cheeseburger in Paradise and Math Sucks. And I mean, come on, how could you not love songs like that? Also, why don't we get drunk and screw, which is like the best song ever. So Jimmy Buffett, look him up. But I'm going to his concert in a week. It's kind of like my birthday slash Christmas present for my bestie, and I'm super excited because it's really hard to get tickets, and we've been trying to get tickets to him for like 11 years. Let's see here. And finally, what music do you like? If I show you my Spotify, you would laugh at me and think that I had like four personalities. Like I'm not kidding with you. I have Megadeth, followed by Phantom of the Opera, followed by Veggie Tales, followed by 1920s jazz, followed by Smashing Pumpkins, followed by Passenger. It's just the country, rap, rock, anything. Seriously, there is not a genre of music that I don't like. So everything, which is not a normal. I mean, most people have like one thing that they can't stand, but that's not me at all. Let me see here. What else we got? What else do we got? Oh, that's even the questions. Okay, great. So, the last thing that I'm going to do at the end of this video is I'm going to do some shout outs because I like to promote. I think that people are fantastic and they deserve to be promoted. So I'm going to do this in groups. Like I'm going to do all the Bakoras that I want to promote, and then I'll do all the um, Yamis and the Thames, and then the Yugis and the OCs, and so on and so forth. Because I'm going to forget somebody, guys. I swear to you, I don't mean to. I'm a Sagittarius. I can't remember shit. Okay, but starting with the Bakoras. I don't normally pick favorites. I don't normally say that this is the best person ever when it comes to a particular character because I don't want to exclude people. But I don't think anybody is going to argue with me when I say that Exquisite Torture is probably the best RPer I've ever met in my entire life. She is so good at Bakura. She sticks to her guns too, which is great because I mean I really like the different aspects of Bakura, but Explicit Torture is a douchebag and I love it. Like seriously, we're gonna get our torture on someday and it's gonna be okay, so Bakura's moving on. The Thief King Bakura, which is mine, played by the wonderful Miss Allie. This Bakura is amazing because the depth of the character is insane. Like they hate each other, but there's just all this past stuff going on, and then there's so much backstory, and now we're learning about Bakor's family and his soul room, and Diabound's this giant dog-like thing that Tim is scared shitless of, and it's the greatest RPs ever. I don't normally toot my own horn as far as RPs go, but seriously, with this character, I write the best I've ever written in my life. We were doing a thread, and it's just every time it's just bam, bam, bam. It's so good. It's like book worthy writing that came out of me, and I don't know how that happened. And it's just got to be her because I mean I write crap. So and then there's Flo, Florence Midnight. Follow that. That's like my canon Flo. I mean my canon Bakura. Flo is my canon Bakura. Like they're trying to get along and they kind of do, but it's so tentative and it's just it's one little push and shit's just gonna expand and then there's Malice and that's gonna turn into a shitstorm and I love it. And then played by the same wonderful person is Desert Thorn, which is a slave Bakura. And we're doing like this ancient Egypt slave thing that kind of is reminiscent of the Beauty series by A. Anne LeClaire. Um, and it's just gonna be great. And it's so full of angst, and there's so much misunderstanding, and it's beautiful. I'm excited. Um, and then we have Kitty. Bakura is a kitty. That's my sweetie Bakura that attempts just they're just cute. I don't even have any other words for it. They're adorable. And I love it because I have all this drama with all my other Bakuras and then Kitty's just like adorable. But still kinda evil, which I'm glad that, there's still that aspect of it even though, they're together. Uh okay. Just making sure I'm not leaving out anybody. Well I have Ichthyias too. Ichthya, Ichthya. Somebody help me out with the name. We're going with Ichthya because that's how it's spelled. Um, I'm gonna do those now. Bandit, 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 bandit. I don't have any words. There's just yeah, writing amazing. I sat for like an hour and a half and just read backstory on Bandit because it's so good. I couldn't stop reading it. Like I was like, replies. I don't need to do replies. We can read Bandit's backstory twice. Um, I don't know if anybody knows how I reply to Bandit, but it's usually like I read it and then I walk away and then I come back and I read it again. And then I stare at it and then I ignore it for 3 hours and I come back and I read it again. Then I usually cry and then I like vomit some words out onto a page and roll into the sun because I don't ever feel like I am equipped to reply to Bandit. Smun. They're amazing. Also, there's King Thief Ixia. That's my ancient Egypt RP that I really, really enjoy. Um, where they're gonna go and they're gonna get the items and they're gonna free the spirits of Kholin, and I'm super excited about that. My voice is super scratchy right now. Sorry, I'm getting sick or getting over being sick or there's sickness involved. Okay, so then we have what I like to call the elite group, and they're all gonna hit me in the face for saying this. So you've got the elites, which is um, what I jokingly refer to them as, but you've got the elites. That's gonna be um, Arcane Light, Seventh Fracture, Grim's Secret. I put Heba in that group. Um, Thief of Shadows. Um, uh, I'm missing people. Bamf the Cards. Um, there's other people in that group. I'm gonna feel like a douchebag. Oh, um, Twisted Sending Prince. Uh, still missing people. Still missing people. Um, is it seventh? I know I said seventh. That's gotta be like the first person I said. But yeah, they're the elite. They all do their thing together, and it's a gorgeous conglomerate of beautiferous words that make me yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna. That's the entire there. Uh, and then my Ibu, whom I love to death, but we hadn't RP'd in a while. We should do that. Is Timid Duelist, who is my Yugi, and I love her to death, and I love her Yugi and her Yami and her Mokuba and her Tristan. Oh, her Tristan is so great. Yeah, not completely useless as Tristan. There's X's in between the words. You guys should follow. So good. She does an amazing canon Tristan, which is really hard because I mean, I'm not saying there's not a lot of substance to Tristan as a canon character, but I mean, he's really hard to play off. She does a really good job. And then oh my god, her bridge is perfect. Um, let's see. Other EVs, other EVs. Light Yugi's really cool. I like Light Yugi. I haven't talked to them in a while. And then Yugi M is really good. Um, let's see. Merrick's, I like Psycho of My Heart like a lot. Friggin' Merrick is friggin' hilarious. Oh my god, I forgot Bloody Bakura, guys. Bloody Bakura is awesome. Um, that definitely goes with Bakura because those two are like um when you read their RPs, it's just so abridged. Um, okay, so then we're OCs, Savage Blood Dragon, and um, oh my god, Angel, I can't remember Ra's URL. Um, um, Ra's Raging Vengeance? Is that it? I'm really sorry. I'm a horrible girlfriend. I'm sorry, baby. Let's see. Okay, so um, OCs. We're back to OCs. Hiba is in there, even though he was in the other list. Um, and then Joey's. So Puppy Wheeler Dragon and Honey Eyed Puppy are my Joes, and I love them dearly. Um, and this video is probably like an hour and a half long. So I'm gonna wrap it up now. I've missed people. I'm a horrible person. You guys can yell at me in my ass box. I'm comfortable with that. Oh no, wait, Kaiba, Kaiba, Kaiba. My Pride, My Soul is the only person that I've actually RP'd with that I have used any kind of dual monsters in because I'm not good at dual monsters. Like me and Allie play all the time and she beats my ass. It's very not canon because Atem loses every fucking time. So, uh, but yeah, that's my kind. And then Cards Have No Heart is really good. Really angry in Atem, but really good. Okay, I'm done now. I swear. I'm gonna sign off. Again, you guys are wonderful. Thank you for getting me to 200 followers. I think I'm at like 228 right now, and that happened in like 4 extra days. So I'm probably gonna pop up with a 300 people or 300 follower video soon. So I guess I'll see you guys in a while.